Greetings, YouTube. Happy Saturday, and welcome to another grading video for a deal which may or may not be degrading. You know, I've been asked by a couple of, I guess you could consider them to be in-game players. They're like me. They've beat some in-game content. I don't think 100% everything, but maybe completed the Abyss, Act 6, etc. Prof, we had those 2 or 3 week stretches where we got Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment selectors in the store. When should we see those? I thought we would by the end of the month. Well, we're more than halfway through the month and we haven't seen it yet, so maybe it'll come next week. But more importantly, I hope that we see those return Cyber Weekend, because that really is the only way you can select and guarantee the Thronebreaker upgrade of at the class that you're actually targeting for your 6 stars, because as I say, a lot of times the Abyss gives you none of that. So with that being said, we've got the Tier 5 Catalyst cash offers and the Tier 4 Catalyst cash offers. And we shall start with the Tier 4 Catalyst Cash, 4 Tier 4 Basics, 1 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selector, and 50,000 gold. That's $5 worth of gold for $20. Now, I got to tell you, I have been very disappointed by the rate at which Kabam has marketed these Tier 4 offers. I believe in this stage of the game, the most a Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selector should be valued at is $10, not $20. And so I think this would be a C value with better gold for $10, but it's still an F value for $20. It's just double what the price point is. Keep in mind that we routinely see rank 3 5-star or rank 5 4-star offers for $30, just $10 more than this Tier 4 Catalyst Cash, that include all the rank up materials to take that 5-star from rank 1 to rank 3, or that 4-star from rank, 2 to rank 5. And so that includes multiple Tier 4 Class Catalysts within the rank up. Most importantly, the 3 that it takes a 5-star to rank 3, or the 3 it takes a 4-star to rank 5. So you're basically saying to get a worse value than that, because there are no Tier 1 Alpha Catalysts, which is also a huge issue in this game and something I need to keep telling myself. I've had more requests to talk about the Tier 1 Alpha Catalyst problem lately than anything else, and I haven't done a video on it yet. I should probably do one today. But regardless, I'm hearing you. Just because I don't make a video on it doesn't mean I don't hear you. So this at most I'd say is worth $10. Really a better deal at $5, though Kabam's too cheap to do that. I'm going to give that a big freaking F, like a 20%, maybe. All right, the Tier 5 Catalyst Cash, that is 9,000 Tier 5 Basic Catalyst Fragments, which given used to be, unfortunately, $100 when they first came out with these. I remember that. When we logged in, it was just, hey, do you want 1/5 or 20% of a Tier 5 Basic? Because I'm telling you what, it's going to cost you $100. Also, for $20, you should give us at least half of a Tier 2 Alpha. I mean, come on now. And still, what is the deal with gold? Did Scrooge McDuck, did he control today's offers? Maybe that should be the title of this video. Did Scrooge McDuck control today's offers? You are giving $5 worth of gold for $20. Now, generally when it's $20, Kabam wants to make more money than that. And so I have been burned before by grading those offers without looking at the deeper dive into different levels. So, what do you know? $20 leads you to wanting to spend another $30, which combined will be the same cost as the Black Panther's Treasure, which is $50 American. If you live in a country that's not America, it's going to cost you more than that, plus we're not factoring in tax yet. All right, you get 5 Tier 4 Basics, 3 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selectors, and 100,000 gold. Scrooge McDuck is still Scrooge McScrewing you up with that. And then purchasing this bundle will unlock the ultimate Tier 4 Catalyst Cash for the same price. 1 Tier 2 Alpha, 5 Tier 4 Class Catalyst Selectors. So, I mean, just think about how much this is screwing over these players. I mean, these are proven players, so I get that they're maybe desperate to rank up their 4 stars, but this is just a terrible, terrible offer. And if you're wanting retail price for that Black Panther's Treasure, the $50 by itself offer, you should be at least doubling that gold to 500,000. You are making gold so hard to get in these offers, and it makes no sense. Players need gold more than ever, and you're just cutting them off at the hip. All 3 of these levels are F values, and it really pains me to say that because I want players to be able to spend money appropriately. You compare this to the values we're going to get in about a month in Cyber Weekend, and it is a total joke. We're so close to that. All right, let's check out what I'm guessing is the same 3 separate tiered offers for those of you uncollected and above. All right, so we go from 9,000 Tier 5 basic Kalos fragments to 18,000 for the $30. 1 Tier 2 Alpha, which, it's better than the first offer, but it's still terrible. I'm not even giving that a D-. I still think it's a failing grade. And then what do you get if you spend $100 today? Well, I guess you get 36,000 Tier 5 basic Kalos fragments for $50 is better than what we've seen, though I still compare this to what Kabam Mike admitted was a mistake for the economy of the game, and that was the $70 offer to take a 5-star from rank 1 to rank 5, where you get not just 1 but 2 fully formed Tier 5 basic Catalyst included with the rank 4 to rank 5 rank up, plus you get 10 Tier 2 Alpha included, which was like $7 a piece when you broke down that math. So this is better than some average, but here is where so many people are going to be tempted, because the 15% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector is in it. And so I started this video by saying people have been asking where these are going to be. Now, what they've done before is for $50, they've given a 10% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector. And so for $100, you get like a 20%, which is still really good for considering the gamble of the crystal. But the selector, the word selector, makes this bundle, I'm going to see a lot of whales going after this, assuming they're not the whales that are in Kabam negative unit jail, because of the selector. A 15% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selector, if I was to, say, look at that for my own inventory purposes, because I actually have not 1, but 2 classes that are getting close to forming. I've got Skill, which I'd take Aegon to rank 3. Yeah. And then I've got, Tech, at which point I'd be able to do it as well. 10% is 4,500, so 15% would be what? About 7,000? So that would get me real close to the Tech, or that would get me essentially in line with the Skill. Now the question is, if you wait and don't spend this $100 now, and you wait and spend the $100 in, a month, would that get you better value? I assume so. We haven't seen Tier 5 Class Catalyst Fragment Selectors in the special holiday unit or unit store deals, but I feel like because they've been included into the game for the first time after July 4th, that they're previewing that for what they're probably going to offer people on Cyber Weekend. The last tier of this deal gets a C. It's the highest grade. Everything else gets an F in all deals. Scrooge McDuck still sponsored these openings. You should get well over $1 million gold to spend $100. And considering you're getting just a pittance price of that, not even half of that, it's really pathetic. So Fs on all deals except for the last tier, which I'm going to call the whale tier of the uncollected offer, that Tier 5 Catalyst Cash. I'm going to give that a C because of the 15% Tier 5 Class Catalyst Selector. People are so thirsty for those that I'm sure that's going to tempt some people. But it's just a C grade. And really, if you want a better value, just wait a month. And you definitely will not only get a better value, but you'll spend $100 and you'll get the units included with the items. And that is a beautiful thing.